Hello coaches, so in this video I'm going to talk about how you can schedule your discovery calls with ease, and this is going to also include other calls that you can book in with people that you don't have to then go back and forth with everyone trying to find the time that suits them. I'm going to share a really easy tool that I'm using that saved me so much time in my business. I really cannot say, because I have calls almost daily that get booked in through that tool. It's not expensive, it's super cheap, and you get lifetime access for just $27, and it has all the things you need. You really don't need a different tool for this. It replaces Calendly, which is monthly payments, and it's really good, really intuitive, and really easy to use. So join me when I share my screen and show you how to schedule your discovery calls through this tool. And if you are new here, make sure to click that subscribe button and notification button, because I'm sharing videos that are going to help you build and scale your coaching business the easy way. And I love tech tools. I love sharing that with my clients because I love it. And I know a lot of people struggle with that and they don't know which tools are best to use. So I'm here also sharing the tools I'm using, and it doesn't need to be complex. It doesn't need to be too expensive. So I'm sharing what are the cheapest tools that are going to help you simplify your business, save more time in your business, and make your business more streamlined. So I'll hop on my computer and I'll show you how to use this tool. So what I'm using is Tidycal. It's an app similar to Calendly, the apps that are more known but cost much more, or they only have one option available for call bookings at the free version, whereas Tidycal, you actually pay a really low one-time fee. And I have a video that you can watch on how to get Tidycal that I'm going to link below this video. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Tidycal to actually create those bookings and to send those bookings to your clients, and how they can then book calls with you. So first of all, you are going to need to pay for Tidycal a one-off fee of $27, and then you have unlimited bookings that you can create and you can use in your coaching business, and you don't have to pay monthly like Calendly. So the Tidycal login page looks like this. You just then log in with either your Gmail or with any other email that you have, and you can click on login. And you are going to need to create your booking. So I already have this account. This is my test account. Usually they are going to already have here 3 different bookings available for you to test out when you first log into your Tidycal. But I'm going to start from scratch. So you can create booking types. If you click on here, you can see date polls, that's new. You can see your bookings and your contacts. You can also charge for your bookings, and in here you can see how much you are getting, and here you can change your profile. Maybe you can upload an image over here and so on. And in the integrations, you would have to connect your calendar account, so whichever one you are using. I'm using a Google account, so I've already connected my Google account calendar with this Tidycal account. So what you would have to do is click on any of these, follow the process, and connect your calendar to the Tidycal, so that when someone books a call with you, it will automatically fill into your calendar that you are using. And I recommend creating a specific Google account for your coaching that you can then use for the calendar, for the Tidycal, for other logins that you need, because it is free and it's very useful to have that Gmail account, because it has Drive, it has Google My Business, it has a lot of things that you can use in your business. So I always recommend creating a new Google account for your business and making that a business account in Google. And I have a video of that as well that I'm going to link below this video, that you can see how to create a Google business account for free. So that's one thing you need to connect. The other thing you need to connect is your Zoom account. Mine is already connected, but what you would do here is just click on connect and follow the process to connect your Zoom account. And then for payments, if you are going to charge for your sessions and have someone pay before they get a session with you, You can connect your Stripe account or your PayPal account over here. Type in your PayPal account here, save PayPal email, or connect your Stripe with the publishable key and secret key, which you can find in your Stripe under integrations or developer tools. So let's go and create a booking type. So if you go to booking types, okay, so here they offer, I have different types that I've already created. So we can go and create a booking type from scratch. So if you go here to create new booking type, you can call this, so whatever you are calling your booking type. So if you are just starting out and you want to have discovery calls, but you don't want to maybe call them discovery calls, you can have free sessions, you can have clarity calls, you can have strategy session, you can have whatever you call your free session that actually serves you as a discovery call. You can put that title. You can change the URL here. So if your title is too long, you can just shorten the URL over here. It just automatically puts what the title says, but you can change it. You can then put a description over here, having a little description of what this call is about, what do they need to do next, or if they have to contact you, which email they can contact you on if they cannot find the times that suit them. Then you select what duration of the call you want this call to be. So maybe you are having a 30-minute discovery call, 1 hour free session, 90-minute session. So whichever amount of time you want those calls to be, you can select that over here. So we can put maybe 45 minutes. When are you available for this booking? So you can select if it's weekly or specific dates. So you would select this over here. I usually go for weekly so that people can book in whenever they want, if it's that type of call, if it's a discovery call. If it's a specific call that you are doing, maybe just free sessions that you are doing in December, you can maybe just say, okay, I'm just doing free sessions on these calls, and then you can put those specific dates over here and then define your weekly availability for those calls. So here you can adjust at what times are you available for them to book those calls and what days. So you can select over here whichever days you want and whichever time you want. So you can even split the times from like 8 to 12 and then from 2 to 5 and just play around with this. So you can adjust here, you can put AM or PM and change different times and so on. So you can play around with that over here and put in all of the times that you want to be available for that type of call. You can also add unavailable dates. So for example, if this is weekly and you know that people are going to be able to book weekly, but you know you're going for holidays for certain weeks, you can add unavailable dates here and just add which dates and times you are not going to be available so that people cannot book in on those dates. And then you can click on View Advanced Booking Type Settings, and here you can select how far in advance someone can book in. So it can be 20 days, 60 days, 30 days, whatever feels good to you. If you want them to book in earlier, you can put it just at 20 days or maybe 15 days so that they don't book in too far away, but you can adjust this however you want. And then this minimum meeting padding means that someone is not going to be able to book in a meeting that's in the padding of 10 minutes after a different meeting you have, or immediately when they book in a meeting, nobody's going to be able to book in anything 10 minutes after that meeting. So I recommend putting this at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes so that you give yourself that buffer time between the meetings to have a break, grab a cup of water, do the toilet, whatever you need to do. And then bookers can't schedule within. So I would put this however you want, but I usually put this at 18 hours just because when I, wake up in the morning, I don't want to suddenly have someone book in a call 2 hours later when I was already thinking that I have that free. But if you are okay with people just booking in something on the day, you can leave that here, but make sure that you are checking your phone and checking your email so that you know that you actually got that booking in. And then this is available time slots intervals, so they can either book in, every 15 minutes or every half an hour or every hour. So whichever you feels good to you, you can put in here. I usually leave this at 15 minutes. And then you can also limit bookings to several per day. So if you know, like, you don't want to do 50 calls per day, you can, put this limit at 1 or 2, however is your capacity of doing calls. So I know I'm always exhausted after doing calls, so for me 2 to 3 calls a day is quite enough. I wouldn't want to do more than that, but some people want to do like 10 sales calls a day, so they can put this as 10 or not limited at all, and allow as many people as the slots are available to book those calls. And then you want to connect your Zoom account with your Tidycal. So we already connected that, and that just means where the location is going to be of the call. So when someone books in a call, if you have online video conference and here select Zoom, you can also select Google Meet or a static link that is going to be sent to them. But if you have your Zoom connected, then Zoom is going to create a specific link for that call. You're going to see it in your Zoom account. You're going to see it in your calendar. And in your calendar, you're going to be able to click that Zoom link and join from your calendar. The same is going to be available for the person that books in. So this is very practical, because then you don't need to create those Zoom links individually for everyone that books a call. It's done automatically here, and that's really good. So I would select this, unless you are, using your phone or you are using a physical address for them to book in a session with you or something else. You can also have group bookings, so that allows more than one person to book the same slot. So if you are having maybe meditation sessions, you can, have a specific date when you have that session, and then you can have actually maybe up to 10 people to book in. So you can say here how many people can book in that session and display that seats, how many seats are remaining, and so on. So you can use that if you are running maybe an in-person session and you want people to book through your Tidycal, even pay from your Tidycal. So you can do that. For online events, I wouldn't limit this to a certain number of people, unless if it's a small group where you're interacting with everyone. And then you can also charge for this booking, so you can put your price over here. If you are not okay with dollars, I think you can change that in your settings, and you can set up like how much you would like people to pay for that. And here you can select which payment option you want the money to go through. So I use Stripe. I really like Stripe. You can connect your Stripe, and then this money is automatically going to go to your Stripe account. You can also ask questions for them. So before they book in, they would have to answer those questions. So if you are having a discovery call, maybe you can ask them their name, email. I think that's already, they need to put that in, but then you can ask different things like, what is the reason you are booking this call? What are you struggling with? Whatever you want to ask them. If it's a coaching session, maybe you can have specific questions for them, like what are your wins since the last time? Or if it's some kind of a group session, maybe you can ask what is your intention for the session. So you can ask any type of question you want here. You can select what kind of answers you want from them. Is it a text? Is it a checkbox? Date, phone number. So you can, put in here all the questions that you want them to answer, or you can delete them and remove that. Then you can also have package bookings. So you can have them select 2 different dates or a frequency. So, how often you want them to book those packages. And you can also send reminders. So automatically, by default, Tidycal sends 2 reminders 24 hours and 1 hour before. And this is the email they send. So hello, the person, the title of the booking with blah, blah, blah. So they include all of the things, they send the URL for the Zoom, and they send a link if they want to reschedule or cancel. So they send this when the person books. They also send it 24 hours before booking and 1 hour before booking, so that they are reminded to come on that call. You can change this to however you want. You edit the ending, you can add things that you want to add. So you can change this however you want. I usually just leave it as it is. And then you can also have them go to a confirmation URL. So if you want them to go to a thank you page when they book in, or if you want them to go to some sales page that you have or something else, you can add that over here. If not, they're just going to have a success page saying that their booking is confirmed, and that's it. Private mode means that this booking is not going to show on the public booking page that you have. You have your own public booking page that you can send to people that can have all of your different calls on that page. But if you don't want this call on there, you can make it private. But if you don't send that page to anyone, then there is very little chance that they are actually going to access that page. But anyway, you can select this as private so that it doesn't show up on that booking page. And they also have a booking directory that you can put your bookings on. So that directory is just a directory of all the bookings people have that they've said that they want on the directory. Here you can then search for a different thing you're looking for, and that's it. Once you are happy with all of your selections, and then I would just say create booking type. Okay, so we need to put something in the description, so I will just put hi. Okay, so now this booking is created. And what you can do with this booking is now you can copy the link and send it to your clients to book that call, or send it to whoever you want to send it to. And this is what they're going to see. If you in your settings, you can change and put your image over here. They're going to see the name of the call, what is the duration, and your little description over here. And they're going to see when they can book in that call. So they can come here and they can see, so it's 15-minute slots that they can book in. They can book like this. They would then need to put in their email and book that event. Then because we didn't put any other sales page, any other page there to direct them to, this is what they're going to see. So booking confirmed, an email with invitation was added to your calendar. And then they can also add it to their calendars, so whichever one they're using. And they can then reschedule or cancel, book a new meeting, or download the ICS, that's the calendar. When we go back to booking types, we are now going to see that booking call over here, and here you can do several things with your calls. So you can duplicate them. So if you want to create a similar call, so this is what I do. For example, in one call I set all of my hours when I am available, and then I clone that so I don't have to create the same hours in the next call. So that this is a practical way to just save you some time, to create one that you are happy with, and then you can create all of your other types of calls by cloning it. You can edit it by clicking here, you can delete it, you can copy link and send it, and then you can also share it through different things, and you can also embed it on your website. So for example, if we go and click here, it will give you a little code that you can put on any website that has a code option. So if you are using any type of website like WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, there is going to be an option to put in code, a code module where you would just copy this in. So copy that code, paste it in your website, and then it's going to show up as this on your website. So this is going to then show up on your website, embedded inside your website page. And that's it. It's quite easy to use. It's really intuitive, and it's, you can create any type of booking you want, and then you just send all of those bookings to the people that you want to send to. You can view that booking page that I was talking about. So you can see that, for example, only this one is accessible, even though I have so many other booking types over here. And then if you click on your name, you can change your profile picture over here. You can change your name. You can change your time zone. You can change the currency that you are using. You can change the language. And then you can change booking page description and booking page title, and also color of the booking page. So this is about Tidycal. It's a really good tool. I really love it, and it's you get lifetime access for just $27. And I'll link I'll put a link below to the video that I have on how to actually download Tidycal and get your lifetime access for just $27. So check the link below and go get it, because it's one of the tools I use the most in my coaching business. So hopefully this was useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.